Hey guys, stick around for a minute. I want to know if you agree with me. We, as viewers watching national television, should have the right to know the background of people who are invited to be interviewed or do political analysis on conflicts or other situations on a very important news network, which should bring solid information to the Brazilian public and not just spread one side and defend one side. I'm talking about G1 because we're seeing what happened with the Israeli occupation in US, attacks on Iran to assassinate Khomeini, and they even hit civilians. We saw the slaughter of almost 100 Iranian schoolgirls, which is the Israeli occupation's playbook, hitting public places and civilians to spread terror and start a declared war. And we saw Iran retaliate against US military bases in the Middle East regions and also hitting, obviously, the target being Israel. Ready? Okay, but I also think it's dangerous for Brazilian media networks, especially G1, to bring in Andre Lager as both an interviewee and analyst of the situation. Because for those who don't know, and Rede Globo won't tell you, neither will your new buddy, Guga privately, right, Guga? Going to talk about this. Andre Lager is a military officer in the Israeli occupation's intelligence services and director of one of the largest lobbies for propaganda and defending Israel's image in the entire world, which has headquarters in the United States. It's an American lobby financed by terrifying figures from the far right, and that money makes its way here to Brazil through Andre Lager's tentacles, his whole gang and team, doing the political work of defending Israel and securing sponsors, getting a seat at the table on Rede Globo to speak, among other things. Because that's what a lobby does, right? To meddle in the third sector and also in communications, to push his propaganda and clean up his image or pursue another objective that favors what they're defending. Clearly defends the Israeli occupation because he's part of this entire oppressive system that affects the lives of Palestinians. So he also has blood on his hands in the genocide in Gaza. When he comes to defend or tries to whitewash the Israeli occupation, it's war crimes and crimes against humanity and other factors. Why is a military officer from the Israeli occupation who directs a lobby that spreads propaganda and fake news to defend and whitewash Israel sitting at the table repeatedly after all the outcry over the genocide in Gaza to talk about what's happening between Iran, invite someone else far more qualified to speak about this who isn't a danger to the Brazilian public? Don't let us keep seeing dehumanization and a one-sided narrative. Those are my concerns. And Stand With Us is an organization that presents itself as non-profit, meaning they shouldn't be receiving money from countries. But the Israeli occupation has already sent money to Stand With Us, and I'm sure they still do, because in 2015, Netanyahu's office sent $250,000 to this institution. So it's good to keep an eye out when we see lobbies claiming to be non-profit while being funded by awful far-right public figures and also by countries. They have a clear objective in the countries where they have tentacles, which is to spread a positive image of the country they defend, get involved in our country's politics, and try to build alliances more favorable to a genocidal apartheid occupation, which is one of the most horrific and criminal in the world. And that's it, folks. Comment below what you think about this. What's your opinion on it? What you're thinking about how things are unfolding, and we'll see you in the next video, okay? A kiss, bye.